Next up that was actually pretty good. Next up at UFC Vegas 100, we have Mansur Abdul-Malik taking on Dusko Todorovic. Mansur Abdul-Malik, 6-0, undefeated in his career, making his UFC debut. Dusko Todorovic, 12-4 in his career, 2-3 in his last 5. He's coming off an injury loss about a year ago. Mansur Abdul-Malik is another UFC newcomer on this card. For a late in the year card, it's loaded with UFC newcomers for some reason. He's a very good grappler. He has college wrestling experience. He wrestled at a D1 level, and he fights exactly how you would expect a D1 wrestler to fight. He comes forward, he throws heavy, and then he shoots takedowns. His takedowns are big, they're clean. He does a good job lifting his opponents clean off the ground and then slamming you back down. And when it gets to the ground, he's got great control. He also has good elbows and will work on top. Taking on Dusko Todorovic. Technical striker, good power. Also has takedowns and offensive BJJ to round him out. He lands almost 6 significant strikes per minute, but there's definitely questions about his chin. He's coming off that freak knee injury loss to Christian Leroy Duncan about a year ago. I love Mansur in this spot. I've got a little parlay with him as well. I love the high-level wrestling experience. I'm always going to favor wrestlers. I love the explosiveness. I love the fact that after he gets a takedown, he's not just camping out waiting like Alexander Romanov. He's laying down elbows and punch. He's trying to finish. He's a good size favorite here, but I'm as confident as you can possibly be in a UFC debut here. So Mansur's the pick. I think he gets it done. I think he's worth the money. I think all the things. What do you think, Jakey boy?
They wanted me to hold on to this, and it's something I got to do, but that don't mean I want to. What I'm trying to say is that I love you. I just feel like this is, come to an end. And it's better for me to let it go now than hold on and hurt you. But I gotta let it burn. It's gonna burn for me to say this. It's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming. When your dad fell apart, but he won't work this out. But I don't think I'm gonna change. I do what you do, but if we go our separate ways, and tell me why I should stay in this relationship. When I'm hurting, baby, I am happy, baby. So many other things I gotta do.
How long do I let this go?
I think you should let it burn. Listen, Mansur is a guy that is going to come in with definitely a wrestling background, wrestling game plan, I would assume, with Dusko, because we've seen him being taken down. The Beverly Hills Ninja was taking him down, kind of controlling him, and nearly almost got him out there with a couple of ground and pound situations. Dusko coming off the knee injury, should be the better striker, right? I think Mansur is definitely a hard hitter. I mean, there's no fucking doubt about that, but it's going to be a little bit lackluster in the technical aspects. I imagine that the game plan is going to be go back to the wrestling, get some of those ground and pound TKOs, but Dusko showed on the ground he can be a little bit tricky, right? Rolling through with the knee bars, with the guillotine, threading, that type of stuff. He is going to be live on the ground, and if you get a green wrestler, these newcomer guys that are used to just kind of holding people down and haven't really fought people at this level. Now, I know he's probably trained with some good people. He should know what he's doing. But I think Dusko could be a little bit weirdly live on the ground. But I do have to go Mansur here. I think the path to victory is there. I think he's going to have the power advantage, the wrestling control advantage as well if he needs to use that. So I'm going Mansur, but I don't think I'm as high as you.
I love it. I mean, I just D1 wrestler, so I guess I go a little all in on that. But I do like that he works. Like if he just camped out and gave his opponents opportunities to come back, that would be a little more concerning, but he works and he'll be looking for a finish. Dusko's a guy that he could probably make something happen. So I love him. I am going to spend the $9,300 in DraftKings Fantasy. I do think he's worth it. I think he'll get the takedowns. I think he'll get the finish. He's the pick. And if you want to check out the parlay that I have with him and all the other picks and bets, you can do so now. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Bet. It's only $10 for an entire month. You can unlock every single thing that we have and offer, and that'll include UFC 309, the John Jones card.